Alright everybody, welcome back to Rory McIlroy, and let's check out some of this. We got new equipment. 86, 91, 85. Yes. Alright, so we'll go with this stuff. Oh yeah, let's 84, 89, 89. Yeah. Go with the Z. See with that, 82, 90, and 86, and then 83, 93, and 91. So workability I don't really care about, so. Did we have a... No, we didn't unlock this one. 42. Okay. 79, 92, 83, 86, 85. 80, 94 for forgiveness. 79, 92, 83. This one's better in every way besides workability. That's the only thing, so do that. Putter, it's all about the looks. I like the look of this one. Yeah, get those EA balls out of here. Alright, EA Sports Spring Invitational, here we come. Starting on hole 10, we're in 24th at even, playing at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. That'd be an interesting course to play. I saw... The funny thing is, so I watched Bob Does Sports play at Wolf Creek. I know it was Wolf Creek, yeah. And man, it looks so much different than the game. You know how like Sawgrass, like it is just a spitting image of the actual course. And maybe it was just the angles that they were showing it at, but it just looks so much different.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present opening round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Today we're here at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobilo set to bring you all of the action for the EA Sports Spring Invitational. And Frank, what can the players expect from Wolf Creek?
Just a mesmerizing layout, Rich. You can see that from above. Straight driving is imperative out there today. You actually don't have to hit the ball a long way. The elevation on those tees is going to give you that extra distance on almost every shot. You can even take driver out of play on some of the holes. But really it's about being in the right position first on those tee shots that you're going to hit today.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie.
Oh wow, that one didn't really break.
Good try. Just
I could have aimed it maybe a cup out left and it would have went in.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Action resuming early on the back nine. Let's go to hole number 11.
82 feet.
Frank, nothing
God damn.
spectacular to this point in the first round. What does the player need to do just to kind of generate some momentum?
I actually think they're playing all right, Rich. It's just, you compared to the top of the leaderboard, you start to think, well, maybe they're struggling. But there's ebbs and flows in this game. At the moment, it's just
That 6 mile an hour carry at 15 extra yards.
Change that.
Long putt here. This will require a good touch.
Honestly,
So a
speed
long
wasn't
putt
bad. It
and
just doesn't
didn't read
break.
it quite right. Locked in on the read and the speed. Still playing even for the day after the par.
I am still trying to figure out the wind though, because I don't know how much, like 5 or 6 mile an hour
Frank, the
really
par 5
affects it.
12
Like the
is
first hole,
another
it affected
case
it
of
a
hole
lot.
Where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. You look out at the desert mountains, and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is
Wow,
where
I
the
put
Wolf
that out
and
there
the Creek
perfect.
can take a bite out of you. You
And
hit
couldn't
it
even
left
see
off
it.
the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
These putts keep the round together.
Boom.
Is it now sitting at 2 under par for the tournament? '13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because you can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what, I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. And one hole that you think,
Okay, it does get over.
a couple of times, I might just get the hang of it.
Ah,
Frank had hit the green, but
I didn't know if it
just
got
didn't have
over or
enough
not.
backspin.
But we're gonna make sure we
So,
get
you wonder what he was thinking.
try and
on
make
that.
sure we get a
Frank, out
birdie.
of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club
Whoa.
keeps going through. But it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there
Went a little
anything
far
I have
for a
to carry?
flop, didn't it?
And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
And it is us. We're tied with Dustin Johnson, Gary Woodland, Russell Henley, and Chad Collins. The only one I don't know who it is Chad Collins. And we're starting on hole 10 in 5th position, still at -3. Wind is getting up there.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present second
Oh, only
round
one
coverage
back.
of the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Oh,
Starting
on
the
the
back 9
starting
here
the
at
same
Wolf
hole.
Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. Rich Lerner for EA Sports with my partner Frank Nobilo. Frank, tell us about the 10th.
It looks intimidating off the back of this tee, Rich, and that's because the desert ridge on that right side, it sort of blocks your view and you don't see the right side of this fairway. Once you realize there's a lot more room to the right, then that tee shot becomes a little bit easier.
Wow,
Also, the angle of the screen, you're going to see it sort of
the
turn
wind did
to the
nothing
right there.
compared to
So
the
you've really
lie.
got
It
to
went
be
just
careful
went
on
dead
where
straight.
The flag is positioned on the screen.
Holy hell.
If they put the flag back right, then obviously that's the hardest this hole's going to play. Flag sort of left of center, then this still could very much be a birdie hole.
Missed
Oh,
on that one, Frank.
how does it
No
stop?
problem.
How does it stop?
So just a formality here. Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you, and remind yourself too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily
-2
green,
and 5.
but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
Just didn't put
Looks
enough
like he
over.
just misread that.
Yeah.
Just needs to keep it steady.
I mean, not really a
for the putt.
misread. I mean, it broke exactly how I wanted it. Just needed
Drops
another
for a
cup
par.
out.
From a par 3 to a par 5 here at the 12th. It measures 560 yards, a sweeping dogleg left, and there is some trouble down that left side.
This is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich. You've got to get the ball in play because you can really rack up a good
I wasn't
score
sure how
here.
far to the right to move it based on the wind, or to the left to move it based on the wind.
560 yards actually is reachable, believe it or not. But you've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing, too, to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It is 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
Yeah, like the last flop ran out quite a bit, so I figured that one would too. The only problem was it had to get over that ridge, and whoa. I didn't, it just shot it to the right.
Situation, Rich. Things so tight at the top.
Alright, see if we can birdie.
Very good birdie.
Birdie this last one.
Still with a great chance to come away with this title.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough.
You sure?
Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are
I was like, I did.
You never know. Good line, good pace.
Yeah, I just needed a lot more out there.
Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
You can't afford from inside 10 feet. It just, you feel like you have to
Holy.
make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
That was stupid.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. It's a good-looking putt, just not falling.
Whatever.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys, but a 2-foot putt, you should never have to go out that far. Like, that makes no sense. That's stupid.
Now, with 9 holes to go, bogeys become so much more expensive.
That was just stupid.
Frank, describe the layout here at the 14th.
In real life, you wouldn't even have
44
a
yards.
pin
What
there.
A beautiful hole.
It is,
So.
and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your
I didn't
eye.
realize
Just
we were
look at
playing more than just that hole.
fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
Okay, partner, what's the right play into the green here at 14?
This one, Rich, you'd actually like to go green backwards, because if you look at the green first, it's got 3 distinct levels. It's the low point at the back there, and then there's a high point in the middle, and then obviously the front of the green. So you've got to know exactly where that second shot's going to land. Plus, chances are you're going to be playing that second shot with the ball slightly above the feet. Therefore, the tendency for a right-hander is that ball to be coming in with a draw. So be very cognizant of that.
He'll take par.
All right, another par. Let's try and get it back to 4 under and
Now to the short par 3 15
at least get tied.
Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all.
You're only
Rich, but it's very
going-
tempting to get greedy here.
Oh, 58's all I got.
Well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the
We'll go with
the
100.
green on the left down in those bunkers, because they're
I don't know how far the
about
wind's
6,
going to
7
take
feet
it.
below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go over
Not that much. But it kicks that way.
That's how you play the game
A little
right
bit.
there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
We get it to 4 under.
Once considered the best PGA teaching pro in the country,
Yeah,
our
that's
featured
me.
golfer makes birdie and now sits comfortably inside the cut line.
Well, I would hope tied for the lead would do that. Strength and mid putting. Yep, stay tied for the lead with Jason Day, Russell Henley, Chad Collins, and Jason Duffner. Two rounds to go. Can we go more than a few under? We're starting on hole 4 in 4th position. We're still at -4. Winds have calmed down a little bit in this round.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present third round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Ooh, Chad Collins got it at
Always
minus
some
6.
extra excitement when you get to the first major championship of the year, and here we are. Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobilo. We're at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, for the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Partner, this is a big one.
It certainly is, Rich, and being the first major of the year, you know the players are
This is
going to
a
be a little
major?
bit more nervous. Anticipations of a great year are going to start right here this week at Wolf Creek. And you're going to have to make all those adjustments.
Oh, maybe
out there.
he said
Is your game
anticipation
ready?
for the
Can you
first
adjust
major.
for the changes in elevation? And do you have the confidence to go all the way and pick up the first major championship?
No, this is the first. Okay.
That is an
So I guess
excellent
they
play right
lost.
there. The approach,
Maybe they lost the
giving him
license to the
another good look.
Masters and didn't renew it or something. What a putt.
Moves into second place with that birdie.
So if this is the first major,
How
then
about this hole, Frank?
we'll
Par
do
five
the
fifth.
last
If
round
you
as
stand on
a...
this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim.
No, I
Do you
don't.
aim it left of those bunkers?
It
Do
really
you aim it
actually
over
hurts
through
me a
the
lot
canyon?
that I don't have
Really, the answer is how far do you hit it?
the zoom in.
That is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream.
But
you
we're
also
doing
can
good
play
at
on the way if
aiming
you
it.
want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, what a shot.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming
Whoa.
up. Those are painful from that distance.
Yeah, just
The
another
fuck
one
was that?
added to the card. Big mistake.
Whatever.
So one shot closer to the lead with that birdie.
It was 7 inches down, and I did a -1
Frank,
on my
standing
putting.
the 60 and looking out at this
stroke, so I
golf
figured
course,
it'd be
I
fine.
can't help but think that if you
Never
hit it
mind.
offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the Billy Goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day. That's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th.
Oh.
Tis a dog leg to the right. Not really.
Shoulda got him one
driver
more.
unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go. We all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun-looking hole too, and a fun hole to play. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed
-3
for it.
somehow.
Playing his
When the
par
tee
four
shot
still
was
not on the
perfect
green
and
after that
slower
second
than that
shot.
one.
But still
okay.
not done. A good third
Okay.
shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Wow,
That
that
was not an easy bunker shot. He made it look so easy.
Really good composure. That bunker was not going to mess up his plans here.
kind of didn't make any sense considering. Whatever.
I can't believe it. Thought it was in.
It went out of the bunker was like 80-something
Tester
percent,
from 4 feet.
but it flew 100%. So
Too bad. That's a bogey and dropping another spot on this leaderboard. Well, everybody loves the short par 4, and here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded
Sit.
by water. So it's going to
That's
be a
OB.
layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's
Oh, it's not
extremely
OB.
wide. The hardest thing is
It's
to try
OB
and get a
and,
flat line with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage.
some game.
Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole.
Oh, I hit the freaking thing.
Well, that's a little absurd, that, Rich. That shot wasn't that hard, but it's come up well short.
At least we
appear
can flap
committed
it from the
to
car
impact.
path. Get in there. Oh.
And he's made the green a makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. That really hurt, Frank, because it looked
I love
good.
it's going left
Well,
at my
this is
feet.
his middle.
There's a teensy bit of break at the end going to the right.
This would give him a bogey.
And it just dives to the right. Like, where did the break come from? I love how the greens in this iteration of the game is worse than every single former one.
Frank, the 8th here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played. The stream that sort of comes all the way down there and surrounds the left side of the screen makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss the screen, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful. This one starting down the right does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Good third round, Frank, and a good spot heading to the final 18.
Yeah,
Not
in
really.
the top 5 right now. The caliber of this field know that your game is good enough too, and a legitimate chance of taking home the trophy come tomorrow night. This really is what all those hours on the range contribute to. This moment right now.
McIlroy gets it to 8. Alright, let's go ahead. 4 round for the last one. Since this is apparently the first major. We didn't play in the players, so I guess do they not have the players?
So proudly present final round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Well, this is
Did they
one of
just
my
lose their
favorite
license to
tournaments of the
everything?
year. It's the EA Sports Spring Invitational and just a stunning golf course. It's Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. And Frank, we're in for quite a day.
We are. We're going to see the decision-making processes of some of the fine players out there today. And the reason why I say that, Rich, is because there's so much elevation here at Wolf Creek. So you're going to have to make those adjustments on the downhill and the uphill. Club selection decisions. And, of course, the one that does that the best
Lie just
is more
flung it
likely
left.
the one that's going to come out on top.
Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, who you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or 2. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Guess McIlroy's going out by himself.
And that's going
They
to
have
stay on
nobody
the
else
fairway
going
for the
out
second
with him
hole.
on his tee time.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Good looking shot right here.
No, just hit it full.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Back-to-back birdies. We'll see. Frank, that looked good to me.
Just didn't
Well,
put it
there's
out
an
far enough.
opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about...
That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. All right, Frank, describe the third hole.
Well, it's a par 3 with a bit of a tabletop green, Rich. Some bunkers right and left of that, but also it's going to play a little bit further. This tee shot is uphill, unlike the opening 2 holes.
I try to get height on it because I know this hole, you can't get it high enough to
Second
get
shot
up there,
from the
so
rough. It's on the way.
it's really dumb the way they do this hole.
Frank, not close, but from that line, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
All right, save a par. Yeah, that hole in the games, you cannot
Good putt.
get stuff up there.
383-yard fourth hole. Certainly not long, Frank, but there's plenty of trouble out there.
Yeah, this is very much a positional hole. This is not sort of tee it up with a driver and just rip it down. And just find the fairway. You're going to have virtually just a short wedge, 9-iron really at the most into this green. And really, this is a good chance for a birdie. So 2 good shots, and you shouldn't be too far away.
Pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
Damn it. I mean, right off the rip, it just went dead right. It's really weird the way some of the games do the putting.
At 1 under for the round.
Because like with that one, it was, instead of like going to the right the entire putt, it kind of just dove right immediately and then went dead straight after that. It's very strange.
Par 5, 5th hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank.
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of a desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that that canyon area. But,
oh, no.
If you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with.
Oh yeah, it didn't carry. I was like, I doubt we carry this.
Third shot now from the bunker.
All right, making a mess of this. Wow, really? That's true.
He'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
The swing didn't quite look right on that one.
So Frank, just from the fringe, what's the best way to hit this shot?
Oh.
The best players would chip. This is going to be risky, though. I don't know if he's got the skill.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Man, screwed up this par 5.
That's how you keep a round going.
Misjudged how far left I was on the tee shot. And then the second one, I knew I wasn't getting over that, but there was nothing I could do unless I just wanted to take a wedge.
Be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 5th hole also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dog leg right, but
-8. What the
second
hell?
shot played just a fraction uphill, and this green, it's got more humps and hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
It was good speed.
Just misread that. Settles in over the putt. He's made it. Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee.
No, unless you can fly the ball sort of 300 yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth.
If it wasn't -3.
It's just a layup hole, but layup hole it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway. The best way to play it is to try and hit the ball right on the number. And where I mean by number, I mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand iron.
And it makes the green in regulation. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. Frank,
This time I make birdie.
To be in for a player, making birdies, making some moves.
Starting to get the momentum too for the finish.
Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, well, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
That's exactly what we did.
Birdie try up next. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to make it right.
I didn't put it out far enough. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad,
that hurts. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that.
Greens
Except to make
break
it.
so
Just a
fucking
couple of
much.
feet.
Like, holy hell.
Always take that. Good par putt right there. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 ninth, 390 yards. And what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunker on that right side, or at least take that out of play, because you're only going to have a short pitch in here.
Played that to perfection.
Shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Has it now to 7 under for the tournament. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Good contact, good result.
Ooh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, what has stood out for you watching this player into these wins?
-6, whatever, man. Go fuck
decisions.
yourself.
Not trying to fight the wind, using it, and really just a lot of good strikes, one after the other.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Not once did I birdie that hole. I don't
Pressure's
think.
on to make birdies. Pars just aren't going to get it done, Frank.
Going to have to start aiming at some more flag sticks.
We're here at the downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green down there. The hole is playable.
Damn it, man.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Underreading literally everything.
He has this for par. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now to the par 5 12. Pretty big hole with a really big green.
And a really good blue area to the left, called water there. That's to be avoided off this tee, that's for sure. A good drive that avoids all of that. Then the hole is certainly reachable, but as you can see, water creeps in again, back right on this hole. So just don't get too cavalier here. A 5 wouldn't be the worst score. I know you want better, but believe me, seen many as 6s and 7s. Right
Wow,
up
that
here
didn't
at
carry.
12.
I was worried about that
One
going long.
ends up in the rough.
That went sideways.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
Oh,
Early
whatever.
part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
That chip
This
was
is a
completely
13-footer.
different than all the others. No break.
So close.
Yet it still
I
counts.
love it, man. I feel like that was the perfect read, and then just no break at all. None.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par.
Like this one's gonna have a ton of
13th
break,
hole,
and then
Frank, Wolf Creek is
you know
really
what, that
kind of a
green,
macho
it's just not gonna
golf
break it
course
off.
Because you can stand on a tee like this and say,
Whatever.
you know what? I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play, or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize
and
you're in the
nipped
middle
the
of
cart
desert,
path. That
that's
was
for sure.
really unlucky
And
because if
one
it hit
hole
the
that you
rough,
think, if I play this hole a couple of times, I might
that
just
would have
get the
been
hang of it.
probably really close.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity.
I remembered how far downhill it was. Or how much downhill.
With that birdie, moves one shot closer to the lead.
Yeah, I should be 9 under.
Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
It's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. Hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
Leaves that one about 20 feet out from the cup. Nicely played shot. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That may have been a bit too much to ask for there. That distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Doing what needs to be done. You need to make them from that distance. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
I was going to say, can I make 1 putt, please?
Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
You can flop. Oh, okay, no. I was like, you can flop your wedge that far? I was like, I don't like the way it does that. So I guess... I don't know. That's weird. What are we, 63 yards? Alright.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
So 2 holes left to play. Now the final par 5 on the course. 562 yards, the 17th.
The drive looks relatively straightforward, and I say that because there's a little creek down there that obviously you have to stay short of. That's the fun part. They want to keep you back in an area where you go,
oh, don't go in the
hit
rough.
the second shot across the stream, across the water, and still keep it on the green? And the answer is, I don't know. Second shot.
222 is what this will go. It's 231. Wind's helping. It's down around 5 yards. But we're going to add about 12 yards. So, let's go 212. Yeah, it's still way too much. Jesus.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad.
I don't know how was that fucking far.
Didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Can I not hit a flop or something? Like, what? Whatever, man. Whatever.
On the green in regulation. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really,
Is
Rich.
there?
Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive across that water. Some might
Is
try.
it? I thought I moved it over far enough left, but Jesus, it went like 20, 30 yards right.
You're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to
Why
finish
doesn't
on a
it
good
let
note.
me
So
flop
drive in
it?
the fairway here, or 3-wood, pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your
I
friends
don't
through to the
understand. Do I have to just like do this to fly? What in the fuck? I'm trying to pull it back, but it's like, I don't. Do not know. This doesn't make any sense.
Birdie try up next.
Has it been doing that the
Staying
whole
with his
time
putt,
and I just don't realize
concentrating
it?
on the read.
Maybe. Maybe it has.
Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by
Did
our
we win?
champions.
Roy's got
Couldn't
2
agree
holes to
more,
go.
Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
Did we win? Yes, by 1. Okay. We did. I mean, we had to do a great round, even though we really left a lot of shots out there. So we win the first major. Hell yeah. No trophy for the first major? Oh, there we go. Invitation only. Win the EA Sports Spring Invitational. On Sunday for his first major title and first EA Sports Spring Invitational title of his career. Closed with a final round 8 under 64. We were all hoping that the moment would get to him, said fellow PGA Tour professional Ricky Fowler. It's clear that when the bright lights are on, he won't fold under the pressure. Bridgestone. Into the top 10 in the golf rankings. Alright. We didn't get to 50, but I guess we got a new thing. Going for the green. Okay, that gives you a lot of strength. When I get to 50, this might be the one I go for because your spin goes down a lot. That's really my worry right there, but we'll see. Did we get new equipment? 85, 88, 90. Only workability, so not worth it for me. 78, 94, 76. Better on distance, worse on workability, so that's not going to matter. 95, 84. Alright, we'll go ahead and just put the Mizunos in the bag, I guess. I'd rather a Bridgestone ball. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this one. Our first major, and upcoming is the Boston Championship. So let me remember to actually, not stats. We'll go to back to quick rounds. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.